Alright, welcome everyone. Hopefully the stream is live this time and working correctly. Last time we had some problems with it not working quite right. And yeah, I'm hoping everything's working. I hope everybody's nice and healthy. And we're doing good today. Is everybody doing fine? Thanks for joining in, of course, as always. So I think we're good. We're going to go ahead. We are working on the new base today, of course. The new iceberg base, since the Lilypad base broke. But I did need to come back to get some supplies. Here, just come to this base, grab some supplies. And we're going to do a bunch of building. So we're going to go ahead and swap batteries around. There we go, yeah. Let them charge here. Yep, take some water, even though that's pretty much keeping me at my limit for stuff. We're gonna... You know, I haven't even placed heat fruit down here yet. I haven't planted any heat fruit in this base. It's like, shame on me. I'm supposed to have planted some heat fruit here. Take that. I forgot that they now take 10 hits to get rid of. If you can even target them right. There we go. Alright, we're gonna throw one in there at least. At least I have one. Now I have stuff for making spicy fruit salad. So I've been steadily burning through supplies of that. So we'll leave one more there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've got a few left. We can get that going. Get a few of those. Hello. Hey, at Spots, John Owens, thanks for joining in. How's name? Prime Sonic, of course, thank you for joining in. Happy afternoon to you too. William Funk, good afternoon. Let's see, Aiden, Merrick, thanks for joining in already. So yeah, we're gonna see what breaks today. I'm assuming unless I build up tall, it should be okay, but I would have thought that building tall would have worked with the Lilypad base since it was already built. I already had structure stuff up there, but you know, we ran into a problem where I couldn't build any more structural elements. So yeah, that was kind of surprising. I've got heat fruit in the sea truck, so I'm gonna take some of this. I'll go ahead and just eat a couple. Replant. So we've got some marble melon to plant. We're gonna take a couple of Chinese potatoes. We're gonna take a couple of these. So we've got food supplies for planting there. Oh yeah, we gotta have some of these. I'm gonna start with just 2 because they give so many leaves now. It's not like I'm gonna be hurting that badly to get some. So yeah, we've got that. Yeah, okay. That should give me enough in the way of food supplies for that new base, which I don't even know if we're gonna actually get that part going just yet today, but we'll get something going with it. There we go. We at least get some stuff put in. I'm gonna grab some other supplies. So we need titanium. Oh, actually, we need stuff for solar panels. That's the thing, is I started the solar panel farm platform last time, and I have no titanium here. I have copper, though. Plenty of copper, right? Yeah, we got a bunch of copper. We can take that. Granted, I'm probably going to get a bunch of copper while I'm out doing this anyway. Okay, so I'm down on my last bit of quartz. And we'll put one back. That's 5 copper, 5 quartz. We'll keep it nice and simple. Go grab some titanium. Actually, we're gonna take a couple of these guys. I did see some coming back, but there's not any like right there at the location. So we'll just take a couple of monkeys. That way, at least maybe they'll bring me some stuff. Probably not a lot, but some. You know, they'll bring a little bit. And oh yeah, we're gonna have to go get a lot of supplies today. I think Lilypad base does have, or had stuff. Now I'm thinking I did empty it out because there was not much I could do with it. And base dock, that it was like right towards the middle of that. So we should be good going around roughly this direction. So, computer science in middle school? You're in class right now? Like you're doing like school from home? Or you're like actually at the school on like well, I'm assuming Saturday for you. And you're like, hey, are you at school on Saturday? Or are you just trying to catch up on a class while you're at home? Because that, actually, if you are doing like the school from home thing, funny story, one of our clients at my job, I was there yesterday and the woman says, hey, let me show you my kid in class. And it was her kid there with like the iPad set up doing the class video. And then she was playing Roblox on her computer. On the big, like, 24-inch monitor. So I was like, yeah, she's in class. She's paying attention really well. Well, yeah, you know, I didn't get that option when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm just going to grab a couple of things around here. We've got outcroppings. That means maybe, well, extra supplies I'll need for other stuff, but more importantly, maybe getting, ooh, look at that lead. We got lead. There was like some stutter there. Oh, he missed. I managed to smack him, I think, just in time. Okay, that's not much, but it's a little bit. It's a start. It gives me something. A couple pieces. The only reason I've got the prawn suit with me still on the sea truck is because I'm sure we're going to be going to drill at some point to try and find more stuff. Oh, you're not in class yet. You just gotta figure out what you're gonna be in first. Computer science, I mean, it depends on what part you're starting at with that. My computer science class in high school was typing in DOS. Not that I'm like that old, but it was like the school was that out of date that, you know, they still use the 5 1/4 floppies, even though we're, you know, everybody was starting to get into like zip drives and stuff, 100 megs, and we're like using these little 5 1/4 floppies. They were just so out of date. The typing program was in like DOS based, and I was just like, yo, okay. I wasn't very fast typing, but it did get me faster. But that's all I really learned in high school computer science. Now, college was a different story, but it still wasn't great. I mean, even college computer science was, like, not much. I think one class was, like, it was computer science, but it was like, you also have to know Excel. So it was all about learning Microsoft Excel. And, you know, doing some very basic macros. I was like, okay, when do I use this? Because I'm not exactly needing this right now. Oh, I think, yeah, it's over this way. I went too far. I will get a control room set up today, so I have a beacon for it. There we go. Yeah, I'll see my spot. Just gonna let out a big shocker. Boom! Oh. So many casualties.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. So I've got these guys we're gonna drop off. I actually ended up filling up my inventory. Great. We're gonna drop a couple of these. And you guys just bring me titanium. Like, mass quantities. Let's... Alright. Yeah, okay. Corridor, because it wouldn't let me build any taller from this spot. And we still got that weird visual thing happening there. But we've got the new walkout spot, which is nice that it ties in like this. I really like the additional change there, but I feel like it would be better served if we had, like, not walkout like that. You know, where it's if you're on land, it's going to do this. It needs to be a, like, choice. You either choose the hatch or you choose the bulkhead. Make it the bulkhead be it, not the hatch. I mean, it looks like a bulkhead. Make it part of the bulkhead building. That if you build like exterior bulkhead, internal bulkhead. Give us both options unlocked same time. So when you unlock one, you unlock the other. And you basically have this option of like external bulkhead instead of a hatch, because it's, you know, on land. You build in water, it's not going to work. You know, like, it won't let you build it underwater kind of thing. And that way it adds this little platform. But if you want the standard hatch, you just want to be able to jump out real quick, gives you the option. I think it should be that way.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
And I didn't have one item there, so that's 3 solar panels. That at least gives me a start. Warm up my hands a little bit. Let's see. We're going to do this as production area. Yeah. That's it. And got that stuff going. So I am going to dump this stuff in. Go ahead. Use this bladderfish. We'll make some water. Why not? If they're gonna teach you programming in class, I would think, I mean, something very basic programming-wise. I mean, well, basic could be like actual basic, or you could be talking about like a scripting language. But I would expect, since the computer science programming class I had to start with was C+, it may still be something like that. Just as long as they don't teach you like COBOL or something. COBOL's kind of out of date, and I've got a buddy trying to offer me something. I heard it. He was tracking me inside the seed truck. Give it that. Where's the other guy? That is the other guy. Thank you. Not titanium, you know, like I asked for. You know, you're supposed to bring me titanium when I need it, which is kind of like right now. But it is something. Alright, so bioreactor, I was going to do like a bigger, like, power room. And yeah, this might be a case where I do like some plants in here just as like a bonus, like, buffer type thing for the power. And, you know, we'll drop that there too. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I need to get some supplies out of here. We gotta get the plants out of here. Because that's not going to help if I go try to collect supplies like titanium, salvage, and so forth. We'll go ahead and grab those 3 pieces. I'm gonna... You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take that too. I'm not sure what I had that for. Oh yeah. Take a couple of these. Yep, there we go. Worst case, I'll just put it in storage for now. At least the ladder is working consistently so far. Not dropping me through the water to my death. I think I'm gonna need this one. There we put that. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, quest for more titanium. I'm thinking we'll try for metal salvage. I'm pretty sure I've got it all. Unless it's respawning because of a cache reset or something. But also the fact that regardless, I'll find some outcroppings or something somewhere. We'll go see what we can find. They're being extra chatty right now. Oh yeah, assembly language. God, I remember debugging that to, you know, back in the day, back before, you know, DCM, stuff like that. You get like a shareware program. It's like, here, you can play it up to a certain point, and then you call, we give you the key code, and it'd be like you go in there and reverse the, you know, step through the assembly language to find the part where it was doing a comparison of the key, and you find out there's like a single key used for all of it, or you go find the actual formula used to match up the key. So it'd have like, you put this key in, it would be match up to this, and yeah, it was like, oh, the glory days of, you know, reverse engineering the authentication stuff, basically, for shareware programs that you get for free. Not that I did that or anything, you know, just saying, just talking. Yeah, Python I have messed with a little bit. But to me, I mean, yeah, learn some programming languages. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just like, I don't see why certain, you know, certain places the language option as far as like foreign languages are very limited. Like, oh yeah, you're in an American school. A lot of them are more focused around, you just learn Spanish. And it's not even like traditional Spanish. It's learn the Latin American pronunciations, the Latin American stylings, and it's like, well, this is what you need because there are, you know, so many people coming from Mexico, South America. That makes sense, but you know, that doesn't really work if you don't care about learning Spanish. I didn't care to learn Spanish. I took 3 semesters of it, and I can barely speak it now. But I want to learn Chinese, and I'm learning Chinese. I'm actually putting in the effort to do it. It actually matters to me. So it's the same thing, programming language. If you've got to learn one for class, learn it. But I think it should be more of a case of you learn what you want to learn, what makes sense to you in the end, and more importantly, what is commonly used for the stuff you're wanting to do. If you're wanting to do programming in games, what kind of games do you like? What game engines do they use? What code do they use? You know, look at what you need that's going to matter for you. Me, I work in IT. The best thing for me to use is stuff that allows me to automate IT-related work. So I stick with scripting languages. As little as I learn them. I don't try to learn them that much. I learn enough to make something work the way I need it to, and then I forget how I did it. And have to go back and read through all my comments and everything to try and figure out what I was doing, you know, 6 months later when I need to update something. That's my approach to programming. Now, computers are fun to work with. If you're analytical, you like tinkering with stuff, anything kind of electronics, computers are fun to work with. You know, there's a lot you can do. There's a lot to learn, and you know you will always have more to learn, because we're constantly seeing changes in the hardware, the software, new changes coming out on how things will be put together, how they'll work together. You know, somebody develops a new framework for something, and it changes up things programming-wise. It's always going to have something new to learn. So yeah, if you like always learning, having to keep learning, then work and do something computer related. Even if you learn a programming language, you'll still have to learn another programming language, and then another, and then another, because at some point the language you first learn is no longer going to be relevant. Just like knowing stuff about a serial connection, serial, not Fruit Loops, but, you know, computer serial connections, stuff like that. You know, there's no longer any serial, well, I say no longer, there actually are still devices that companies produce that are serial based and are still requiring clients to have Windows XP running on a system because they don't want to update their software beyond supporting XP. Sad that that happens, but that's the truth. It happens. But at some point, you're going to need to know something to upgrade, because either you're going to slowly lose your income one way or another if you don't keep up, or you're going to be dealing with more and more headaches because you're going to be trying to keep up with stuff, new technology, new programming changes, you know, but old bases that you're using for it. So yeah, computers are fun, but you're going to be learning the rest of your life, which is a good thing. You should always be learning something. Keeps your brain in shape, keeps you thinking very well, and it expands on what you know and helps you develop as a person. You should always keep learning. I realized that after finishing college, and I was like, oh, done with classes, no more, I'm finished, I'm just going to get a job. You see, you still need to keep learning. There is no end to learning. If you stop learning, you're not growing as a person. You're not getting new knowledge, new skills. So, Mr. Sloth, I'm glad you love the streams. Maybe I can. I'm not going to help you with the test. You need to pass the test on your own. No cheating. At least not cheating with my help. That is not supposed to be floating there. That's not supposed to be erupting up through that terrain. And oh yeah, I'm going to go get some food. And after I grab a few more things, not even to the point of getting any kind of drill blocks out of the way. I'm just gathering from outcroppings, which is giving me a bunch of gold and silver, some lead. Finally, when I'm not actually needing it yet, getting lead. When I really need it and I'm looking for it, I can't find it. But also, decent bit of titanium. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to clear out as much of this as I can. We'll go back, build a few things, and then it's off for more titanium. Okay. I think that might be a good start. Well. There's still got to be some pieces laying right around here, right next to my vehicle. I'm going to grab you so I can eat something. Helps a little bit.
Stabilizing.
More on the food part than the water part. Oh. Can't miss the glowing lithium. And there we go. That's... Well, nope. I was about to say that's enough, but we got some more here. And I've got time. There. Now, sea truck. Well, one more. Always one more. There we go. That's a decent amount. And I did not go that far away from the base, so it should be quick and easy to find my way back. Actually, yeah, there it is. You see the little bit of the moon pool showing weirdly in the distance because of how it renders things in the distance. Alright, let's see what my sea monkey friends are possibly doing. They're not being attacked by the jellyfish, fortunately.
Welcome aboard.
Let's start making it a point to try and come into the moon pool towards the back end. That way, you see how it segments out. It doesn't... If you go too close to the middle, it's going to push back, but once it splits you off, it's going to actually leave the other segment below. That's where I've been having those problems with it taking damage. So I'm thinking if I start making sure to come from the back end, it'll give that extra separation I need. So I don't have to worry about the storage modules taking damage. We're going to build. I should have enough. We'll do interior grow bed. Actually, we're going to bring it out. I'm going to line it up, see if I can. In the corner. Ooh, yeah. Not quite even, but it was close. It was right here in the corner. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that's good enough. So I'm going to do like this. I'll put a couple of these in. Which we can do... I didn't bring lantern fruit. That's something I could do. I could put like well, the heat fruit is going to regrow without having to be replanted quite readily. The lantern tree fruit will regrow. So I could actually do a mixture of both in there and have that as like spare power stuff. I'll drop pieces in. Just gonna get stuff out of the way. The way it's gone. I'll do like 2 heat fruit. Because I did not grab any lantern tree fruit. Because I didn't have any at that base. That's another thing I forgot to put at that base. Forgot to put some lantern trees. There we go. So we got those. That should be growing when I get back. 3 solar panels, bioreactor. That should have me fairly covered for initial efforts. But of course, we're still going to do more. We're going to do a big amount of solar panels in the end. Just, I'm not worried about that so much. That's a lot of just gathering up supplies and doing a repetitive building aspect. This is more about let's grab some stuff and start building inside as much as we can. We'll grab that. Decent bit of titanium. So, we'll do some more storage here. Yeah, we'll do storage. At some point I'm going to do windows, I think, on this. If I can't get it to... Well, no, I tried that. I remember now. I tried to build out and across to try to build downwards, and it's like a certain spot where it's just... This height level, it does not allow you to do anything. I guess above ground level? What, you know, water level? Sea level? It's like anything higher than this, it doesn't want to work. For some reason right now with this last update. I mean, I can understand, hey, we don't want you building extremely tall because how does that work in terms of structural support? I get that. But also a case of already had it working on one side, why is it not going to let me build above that point? You know, it was already working. It should be allowing me to still build inside despite that. So, alright, we've got that going. We'll need to go Lilypad base, because I know I've got the lantern tree fruit there. And I might have titanium there. I can't remember. You know, it's been a long week. Can't remember what I left there. And I did still take some damage on this. Let's see. And let's fix this again. Green. 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 Stay. Green. Like I keep telling you to be green. Won't keep them the same color. It just won't. And not a single one of them has turned blue yet from me docking the sea truck with it labeled blue. So it's not the sea truck docking into a moon pool causing it to change. They just randomly reset the bases back to orange for some reason. Play, oh, hey, thanks, Big Frank. Glad you enjoy them. Henry Stickman. I did see that. It just doesn't feel like, it's not my style kind of thing. I mean, it does look interesting. It'd be something I might do, like, if I was still going to do the occasional stream on Twitch. It'd be something I'd do there just because it's so different from what I do on the YouTube side of things. But yeah, it's not something I want to jump into yet. There's plenty of games. I've got games I've bought, haven't even like started doing any content for yet that I really want to do. There's games I'm considering buying to do some content. I've got plenty of stuff to work on already. I don't need another game like that. I've got plenty more I can do. Ooh. Lead. Or chance of lead. There's hailing with a chance of lead. I think we grab that. Grab a couple of things. I'm not going to do too much here. I just saw chance of a lead reward, so I was like, alright, we're going to get that, because I'll need some lead when it comes to doing more foundation platforms. We're going to expand the solar farm out beyond 2 platforms in the end, so if I can go ahead and get some lead now, I can make sure to use it for that. There we go. That's enough. That's all I need for now. We'll just, yeah, just a few things to get started. Still gonna go to the Lilypad base. I still feel like at least there might be some resources left. That, of course, I'm not gonna be able to use there now because of building being changed. AEUGH? I'm not sure what that one is. I have not heard of that game. Alright, salvage. Keeping my eye out for metal salvage. Shouldn't be any here, but there's a chance I'm going to pass over one of the areas. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Looking for salvage. Give me some titanium. Come on. Titanium.
Emergency.
Oh no!
Imminent.
I'm going to
Seek
starve.
intake immediately.
Oh my. The concern. You can see it in my face. Alright, you are getting it. Ha ha ha. Get out of my territory. There's the control room. There's the actual spot I'm going in. There's my moon pool. think I'm approaching from the correct angle. Yeah, I think this is the side where it docks from. We're gonna grab some. I'm gonna get some food. I can get in. There we go.
Welcome aboard.
Get food. Lantern fruit to carry back. And some other supplies that I hopefully can get. Yeah, I'm not going to take any of that out for resources yet. But believe me, I'm not that far away from saying, yeah, I'm just going to take all this out. Since this base was meant to be so decorative and now it's kind of in a stuck state because I can't do anything else with it. I'm going to take this to... Oh, yeah, gel site. We're going to have to do some kind of grow bed area. I'll leave that for now. Okay. And we need food. So I'm not to starve. So horrible. Alright, we'll do that one. And I would have more water if my water wasn't broken. Alright, so we got that. I think it's going to be the last bit of these I get out of the spicy cheese balls because they are kind of stale now. They don't smell stale, but they taste stale. Timmy, here you go. Timmy gets creature pellets, non-spicy. And you messed up your bed again. That was perfectly laid out flat and when we started. And he's turned into a little, nest. Well, that's all right. Here, this one looks kind of evil. So Carolina Reaper cheese balls. I'm gonna have to order some more of these. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna eat spicy fruit salad, and I eat spicy food in real life. Oh yeah, very stale. Well, not very stale, but stale. Yeah. Yeah. It's all burned. There's not even like a cheesy flavor to it anymore. It's just like a little crunchier. Well, not crunchier. It's really more of like it's kind of starts to get a little too chewy. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to order another pack of those. That's just... Those are not good anymore. No. Alright, we got some stuff there. I'm going to toss this in. There we go. Yep. So, aerogel, if I need it. I'm sure at some point I'll end up being like, oh man, I need some aerogel. And lantern fruit. Actually, you know, we're going to take this because I'm going to make this herb base more decorative. I'll take extra. We'll take... Actually, I already have some that should be growing by the time I get back, so we should be good. We'll take these. We're going to take the decoration since I cannot build here. Or, let me check. Maybe I can. But the partition stopped working. Yeah, nothing can be built structural on this now. I'm too high. I'm too tall. Not high, too tall. I'll clarify that. Where somebody says I was talking about something else. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good. Where did I had the cat somewhere. Put the cat picture somewhere. Where's the cat? There's the cat. We're taking the potato portrait. Because, you know, we're going to decorate this earth spot. And I'm hoping maybe it won't have the same hazing effect. With everything turning whitish from weather changes. We'll go around the other side of the island. See if I get some other supplies that way. Because as we come back around to the iceberg. Yeah. So, I've got titanium now. We can build some stuff when I get back. Perhaps you should buy some spicy cheese balls. I actually have new, I'd have to go, I actually threw the box away, but it's a pack of 4 chili pepper blends. Like crushed red pepper flakes, but it's not red pepper. It's spicier peppers, and it starts like, here's the green, and it's like something green in the name. I can't remember what, but it's all green peppers. Like jalapeno, like a green variation of habanero, I think is in it, a couple others. Then you have the sweet heat, which has habanero. I want to say Scotch bonnet, I think is one of them. A couple others. It's like 4 peppers in each. And it's just crushed, you know, dried, crushed pepper flakes. And then you got the top one that's just called 4 pepper blend. And it's ghost pepper, habanero, arbol, and something else. But I've already tried the sweet heat one, which is not supposed to be as spicy as this, and it's not when you sprinkle it on like some food. But you sit there and just pour a bunch in your hand and start eating it. Granted, that's not what you're supposed to do it. It does get a little spicier. That was an intercept path. Alright, copper. Which, you know, I've got plenty of copper, typically. Quartz. You know what? Might as well. We'll grab stuff. Plus, I want to repair. Since I can't just stop and repair inside anymore. We're going to repair. We're going to drill a couple spots. That way I'll have stuff in the prawn suit at least. Pretty sure I don't have anything still in storage right now on it. I forgot I still have my grappling hook arm installed as a precaution because of getting stuck a few times with this. Will I help you study with your comp science class? I mean, I'll try to answer questions if you have them. You know, not sure I can help you study that well. Did the audio drop or something? Is that what I'm seeing there? This should be still, I mean, the audio drop? No, it's working for me. I'm checking. I've checked it. I'm hearing it. Yeah, just close the stream. Reload the page. Control R. Or if you're on a Mac, Command R. If you're on iPad, hit the refresh button. Oh, that's it. Oh, wait, no, you don't. Yes! Crypto surfing! And he's dead already. That's what you get. Think he's gonna take me on. Alright, so that's a full thing. Oh, I had titanium in there too. Well, that's good to know. Apparently I forgot I had some in there left to get. You know, I'm gonna dump these in. That'll help more. Yeah, like that. There we go. I'll just clear the rest of that out. That way I don't have to worry about the weird can't dock it while sea truck's disconnected. Alright, cool. We have more supplies. I think we're good for a moment. I mean, that's titanium, copper, and quartz. I should be able to get a few solar panels done if I want to. I've got plenty of power right now, but yeah, we're going to add lights. We're going to go all over the place with this, so I want to make sure I have plenty of power. This base is going to be fancy until it breaks, that is. If it breaks, then you know, it'll be like, all right, give up. Can't build above water. And I see right there in the distance, I see the moon pool. Put a moon pool in the water. You'll see the little, you know, spot where you get out of the water in it at a great distance, as long as it's not like obscured by something. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Hasnain. Oh, I was aimed at it. Where is it? There we go. I would expect at least one of these icebergs to have a chamber that has some Titan holefish eggs. If not, I still have some over at the Lilypad base. I know that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I want to do a... I want to do an alien containment setup specifically for the Titan holefish. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, I got, yeah, it's the posters. So, we've got some supplies. We'll throw a few more solar panels on real quick. And, oh man, I've got to put a light out here. Absolutely, got to have a light out here at some point. That's just, there's no way around that. Justin, if you're watching, thanks for the subscribe. Yeah, I'm afraid I jumped. I got on top before of that solar panel, but what happened was it started to slide me. Yes, that's... Alright, we're gonna just do it this way then. If I can get this lined up. I feel like I'm not quite giving myself enough room to walk through. And then it rotates back. Why rotate back? You know, why not keep it... Why not keep it the same orientation that was just placed down with? And then I gotta do it again. Yeah, I need light out here. It's just does not work when I'm trying to see it without lighting. So, let's see if I can do it like this. Alright, get glass. Should cover it. Oh. And I gotta get used to this base now. So we get light so I can see a few things. Hopefully in the dark. Daytime, not such a problem. I want like a daylight sensor type thing so that the lights will automatically turn on at dusk and off at daybreak. So it, like, you know, if you are above water and you can add like a daylight type thing, it automatically turns them off during the day when you don't need them above water, or in a high, you know, not too deep. But then if you're down like Purple Crystal Caverns, you know, where you don't have a lot of light showing, yeah, sure, let it turn on. And stay on, you know, just keep it on. You don't use the sensor, the daylight trigger. It could even be just an upgrade for the control room. You add it as like a module to the control room, like we add upgrade modules to the scanner room. You know, just do that with it. Just make it, control room has a little fabricator in it. You make that as an upgrade module. That means it turns the lights on and off at their appropriate times. And I tried to silence that sneeze so I didn't blow anybody's eardrums out. Ugh. Plus, I had stuff in here too. Yes. Oh yeah, we gotta go ahead and get those planted. Take that stuff. Oh yeah, daylight sensor. Simple thing. Doesn't have to be like a built structure. Just add it to the control room. Makes it a simple or simpler thing to implement. Because you don't have to add like a fancy graphic for where it's built. You just add like the little upgrade graphic. And then you have the little module you stick in there, you know. That's it. Like a scanner room. I'm going to dump all this in just so I can get supplies cleared out from below, and then we'll go get more stuff. We're going to plant some lantern trees. They're done. And these are still growing. Okay, great. Yeah, solar is helping slow the use of that down, but I am going to have like, I'm thinking at least 2 more in that room. I want to do 2 more bioreactors. We're going to be all eco-friendly on this base. Solar panels, bioreactors. You know, plenty of storage of power and plenty of power production. So when I get, like, set to start using the like, water filtration stuff that's going to be running... We'll keep that. Running, you know, in open air, so it's going to be so much slower. Means a lot more power drain to get the same amount of water. It'll be fine. I'll have plenty of power to accommodate it. Because I'm going to build this all above water beyond what I've built for the moon pool. Let's let the moon pool be its own thing just for that. I'm just going to go ahead and place down some more storage. Of course, I need quartz. There we go. Okay, we got some stuff. Oh. Lightning flash. Okay. So, I have made... I don't know if I want to do glass ceiling, the glass domes on these, because it might cause problems. I might want to build upwards. Well, ah! That was right behind me! That was right behind me. Plus, I might want to put some more lights up there. Oh, that just hit, yeah. Okay. This is not happy I'm here. Windows. I said I was going to do windows, looking out the solar farm. There's not much to look at yet, but we can go ahead and do the windows, which I should have plenty for making glass. Let's go ahead, yeah. That gives me 2 windows. We'll start with that. We'll see how it looks before I go all the way across with glass. Yeah, automatic lights, I mean, like Minecraft, they added a daylight sensor because people were trying to come up with ways to make that work. You know, so we ended up getting a daylight sensor in Minecraft. And with that, they could trigger certain things that, you know, when the light level's too low or light level's high enough, it gave options in the game. It expanded what you could do. I think it would be a great thing with the lights, especially in terms of like power consumption, because look, we've got a control room now where it shows us how much power we're producing, how much we're losing. Maybe you're wanting to go like more minimalist with it, so you're like, hey, if I set the lights to turn off during the daytime when I don't need them, that's less power drain, meaning you get, you know, you're not slowing down how fast your solar panels can recharge to full capacity. Well, this could also just be a factor of you don't need the lights during daytime. I think it'd be cool to have just a light switch option for different rooms. Instead of it being you turn power off to the room entirely, just give us a way to turn the lights off. There we go. We got 3 panels now. That'll give plenty. So, you know what? I'm going to do this panel kind of like not all the way across there, but we'll go one that's like 2 rows here facing that way. This will be facing this way. So we have it like, because see the sun's rising there, goes across. So we'll have it where it's aimed towards the sun there. And then on this side, we'll have it facing in that direction. Or if I do one more platform, then it'll face that way. So we'll have the ones in the middle facing that direction. That way it's kind of like almost following the path of the sun, but you know, they're not rotating to do that. I think that should work okay. Alright, so now we have this. I'm gonna get out. Let's look up top. And I use look very loosely because I can't look. Can't see anything. And I did have it we were going to be able to walk around out here. I'm kind of leaning towards not doing that now. You know, alright, I'm going in. I want to be able to see. So, let's just, yeah, let's do free cam for a moment. Alright, so if we do panel, another foundation panel there for solar, we could do one that comes off. Well, I did kind of close it off, so I don't want to put anything there. We might do something that comes out here. Like this one comes out, goes over here. And could have like a connection that goes across from one side. Or actually, we come out here, and then we have more over this way that comes around. And then coming off that one going over here. And maybe build up, too. Actually, ooh. Yeah, and that ended up being over the hole. What if I do something that comes off of here, and this being, instead of a pathway out, coming from the end, that leads to the multi-purpose room, and I start building multi-purpose rooms to do the Titan holefish. Why is that getting that color? It's not re-rendering, and oh, there, that goes. That's not. Finally! I was like, that's not right. It's not supposed to look that way. Yeah, so I could come out here. We'll have a multi-purpose room stack that has like the whole fish. Maybe, you know, 2 or something like that, just to give room, as opposed to wasting space around it in the room like this. And because we already know bioreactors are going to be kind of a problem building around them. I mean, actually, you know what? That's an idea. Instead, move where we do the bioreactor, instead of all the way across bioreactor, bioreactor, bioreactor. That way we have walking space on each end. Well, that doesn't work. If I move this one here and do one there, that's 2 in here. That's 1, 2, 1, 2 on each end. That gives me room to come over here and easily walk through. Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen, is I'm going to take and just do the bioreactors, like 2 bioreactors in the middle. And I got a wiring kit and lubricant waiting somewhere over here. Yeah, there we go. So that gives me, like, I'll walk in, I can walk around, we'll have the windows there to look out, and then walk back over this way, and it's not going to feel so enclosed there, such a tight squeeze to get around the planter bed. I can easily get more fish. Or, you know, plant stuff in a moment, so we'll just build it over here. Okay, we got that. We'll go ahead and plant 2 more. This is for power production. So it'll be like our little power reserves over here. And, of course, the lead out to the multi-purpose room. Oh, God. Yeah, I can make that work there. I'll just have to go out to get it to work right. I can make that work easily enough with a hatch. Oh, yeah, and of course, I'm not producing any power right now. Let's grab some fish. Grab some fish from the surrounding area. Also see what my sea monkey friends decide to bring me. If anything. Come on, you've had a break. I haven't made you give me anything for a while. Get to work. You're so lazy. Come here. Alright. See one over there. Alright, that's the start. Yep. Still has nothing for me. Come on. Alright, seriously, 2 of you, even if I'm not asking for anything, you should be giving me something. Come on. Finally! Quartz. Alright, thank you. Actually, you know what? Let's ask for something. Something with lead. That way I can get some lead instead of having to go look for it when I, you know, jump back out here and there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, alright. That's... Yeah, we got that. We got some fishies to throw in. We'll do, you know, boomerangs there, and we'll do the peepers there. That worked out quite nicely. And let's see. We'll do, yeah, multi-purpose room. So I'll do 12 titanium. I'm going to get that built. Okay, and then of course I'll need a little bit for a hatch so I can easily get out and see. That should cover it. I wonder if building the hatch here would have been low enough to let me really walk out and get back up. Probably not, but, you know, oh, it's a chance. That's why it's almost to a point also saying, give us the option of it being not the hatch, but a bulkhead. Again, there's interior and exterior bulkhead options. The exterior comes with the steps, and then give us an option for extensions, just the steps by themselves. So we can make like another you know, part below if we want to have more stairs walking up, so we have still height, because let's face it, most of the time when you're placing down, you know, a platform standing on land, it doesn't want to place very low, so you end up with, you know, multi-purpose room, straight connector, something like that. You put the hatch on, the steps are not going to reach all the way down, typically. You're still going to have a spot where you have to try and jump. So give us an option to build more of those platforms, or build like a stair set that attaches to the platforms. That could be useful.
Seek fluid intake
Yeah, okay.
immediately.
There we go. Look at that. Some water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
What else we got? We got plenty of supplies for the moment, at least as far as non-titanium stuff. Where's my guys? I guess I don't have to worry about really planting any kelp. It's all right here. You know, I mean, it's not super close and convenient, but it's close. I just wanted to come here and grab stuff. Need some bladderfish. Take that. Alright, we're gonna have a little goof around. Arctic Gray. And scan you. He's not afraid of me. What? I thought I could grab them and ride on them.
Calorie intake recommended.
The other ones I've been able to grab and, like, you know, have them carry me around. I can't grab the Arctic Gray. Can't grab that one. It's disappointing. Oh, we're right above. Almost right above one of the little sea monkey areas. Oh, hey, thank you. Titanium, like I've got pinned. See. Sea monkey egg. Oh. Missed that one. Sea monkey egg, alright. Alright, we'll go throw creep vine in. Well, actually, I'm going to keep a couple of pieces. 'Cause I know I'll need some more lubricant or something like that soon. Go grab a bunch of peepers for the moment. Or grab what I can. Let's see. Lead! Titanium, something. Don't you swim away from me. Alright, so you gave me the titanium, the last piece. Your buddy is responsible then for only giving me lead at this point. Yes! Gave me lead, okay. So that's... I think I have one more piece of lead. So that should mean... I have that one piece of lead I'm thinking of. We can do one more platform real quick. Ooh, yeah, let's find a good spot for that. There we go. There it is. All right, so one more foundation outside. Where I put some stuff in. That will bring it out to, like, all right, we got that view, and we'll have another view over here. So that should give me enough enough room for a bunch of solar panels. Should not be a problem. I think that's, yeah, no more foundations after this. That's enough solar panels to worry about in the end. I'm not even going to do, like, super thick. I'm going to do it, like, where I still have walking room back here. Boom. So that gives me this. Look at that. I mean, if I want to, I could apparently build up to that point. You know, I could build some more. Right up to that. And have it act like it's all connected. Oh, I could build under that. Look. I could build all across here if I really wanted to. I don't want to do that. But that does give us windows all the way down. We'll have a nice view, and I just need to add some lights. I'm thinking less of this, more of lights up on the rooftop. I think that will work better. We'll just have to use some trickery to get around to the roof. So no. I'm gonna grab. I don't have any melon salad right now. I'm just gonna grab some of these.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That's all you need. Just get some heat, fruit plants. You're good. Food, water, everything. You're covered. Really all you need in the end. Alright, we got that. We got nothing there. I'm going to unpin. Now, I need to get stuff for plasteel ingot. So, yeah, we're going to do another big room coming off of the third connection point going down that long room. So, I need a lot. Oh, look. Is that... It's actually whiting out my control thing, my PDA. I didn't even notice that previously. Okay. Alright, there's lithium. More lithium. That should hopefully cover me. There. Just bought your first gaming PC. Well, congratulations. PC for the win. Sure, some console people are going to be like, no, console better. But I like PCs. You can fix your PCs a lot more easily. Oh, yeah, all right. We got that. I need 2 more titanium, and 2 more lithium. And I don't have any more lithium. I did not grab enough lithium while I was out earlier. Alright, we'll go get some more lithium then. It won't be that far away I have to go. See, that locker is empty. Alright, so that's not going to work. We're just going to dump. Oh, wait, no, I did get... I'm miscounting. I've got 2 plasteel ingots, so we could do 1 more large room. If I can get out here the way I want. So I'm going to do... Actually... see if I can make this work the right way.
Welcome aboard,
Building from
Captain.
inside with this has always been kind of problematic. I'll throw that. Well, actually, I know what I'll do. That should cover it. So we'll go here. And the third, right here, a place. Yeah, right there. So I should go get that. There we go. Build a connection out. Hatch. So I can get on the roof for accessibility. Actually, can I get that? That would connect, right? Without... I mean, it should... Yeah, that connects. Yeah, it does connect, so I don't even need this. If I can get up here. That's the problem. I can't get up there as easily. Let's do that. So I don't even have to have the tube for the connection. I can just do this. So that one is not going to build a little standing platform. It has to be on the end for it to work. That doesn't seem quite logical. I mean, it looks like there's more of a place for it to attach on the side than, you know, on the end of the tube. That out and jump here. Got that. Oh, I should have brought enough supplies for doing some lights. If I brought supplies for lights, that would have helped. Let's see. Oh, come on, what? Green! I think. I can't even see. Alright, we'll try this way. Let's see. Alright, so connection, connection, connection. So I need it centered here. Like that. Yes. Okay, so that goes there. And then I'll build another one comes out this way that comes from the side, because we've got like that connection that goes around there. I think I can make this work. We'll have another room over here, and then I can build some stuff out of this direction later as well, and that'll give me a nice larger compound type setup. I still have stuff. Yeah, I should have taken stuff for making lights out there. That would have saved some trouble later. Alright, so I need some more lithium. So I need to switch. Actually, you know what? I'll take that. Take that. I need to grab some of my spare batteries from the other base. I have plenty of batteries, but they're not here. I don't need to build anything. We're going to go get supplies, get some more titanium, do some wandering. There we go. We got... Ultimately, in the end, I can get like 4 large rooms. We have the double stack multi-purpose room that's going to have alien containment, so I need quartz, because I'm low on quartz. Yeah, I know where I want to go. I want to go towards the vent garden side of the island, because there should be some more quartz spots there I can harvest. Your first PC had a 4 megabyte drive. My first PC, considering that PC meant personal computer, Apple II SE. I don't even remember what the specs were for it. And it was my dad's. He got a new one and handed it down to me. So that was my first one. I just saw a thing talking about, now going terabytes, of course we're talking about modern sizes, is if anybody reads the Home Lab subreddit, there's a guy who posted he had just bought, it's something like 12 18 terabyte Western Digital Enterprise drives. They're like almost $600 a piece. So I was like, I'm thinking, okay, even if he does like, you know, like a RAID 6 and drops some of, you know, drops 2 drives to parity, that's still at least 10 18 terabyte drives worth of storage. That's like 180 terabytes. I'm sitting there trying to figure out, how is he going to use that much storage up? Like my 12 terabyte NAS is still not even halfway full, and that's with me keeping like several months of video files on there from this stuff. Like, I don't get how you fill up 180 terabytes. I would get how you could justify spending several $1,000s just on drives for storage. Yeah, internet was, well, I mean, the dawn of the internet as we know it now came from, what was it, Hyperstack? But before that we had ARPANET. That was, you know, all the stuff being used like more for colleges and research locations. But yeah, it was like I think it was Hyperstack was the tech that led to the creation of like HTML. And that was sometime like early 90s when that happened, because I remember playing games that were built in the Hyperstack tech, or whatever it was called, that was being used to create a game. And it was like, yeah, this is what kind of led to the creation of HTML in the end. Alright, quartz! We got a bunch of quartz. Dial-up, oh yeah, dial-up ISDN lines, that was 90s, depending on where you were. I mean, technically, yeah, there's still places where dial-up is like the only option, or like, you know, satellite-based, like really slow satellite is the only option. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So that's going to be enough glass. Should be enough glass from just these two deposits to cover a double stack of alien containments in the multi-purpose room. Should be enough. I hope. Still want to try and find some titanium. I want to go get... or go check supplies back at the Lilypad base, because I know I've got, since that was the one closest to where I found the Leviathan, or the Titan Holefish eggs, there's still some Titan Holefish eggs in my storage there, and I want to go get that. So we can use that at the U base, since I have yet found any Holefish eggs that, oh, I just happened to see. You see that? We've got some titanium right there. We'll let that stay while I drop supplies off. I have plenty of room. I actually found a titanium little boulder I can get some stuff from. I was just docking. I didn't even see it. Blends in so much. Just like this terrain, it blends in so much. Warcraft was the first game you played connected to your cousin. I didn't even play Warcraft connected. I remember playing Warcraft, but, you know, it wasn't, like, connected. I remember a good golden oldie. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was PC, too. But I know it was on Mac while I played it. But, you need to look up Cosmic Osmo and the Holy Mackerel. Mackerel like fish. That was an early game I remember playing, and my parents got me. It's like, you know, kid, like, puzzle game. But think of, like, the Myst type games where it's puzzle solving as you go explore around rooms. But it's just so goofy. It's like this goofy thing. You had a ship that was a mackerel. You teleport between, like, different planets. It's kind of like Alice in Wonderland type of feel in some cases, because you get something and suddenly, or you go through this thing, you suddenly be shrunk down really small, things like that. It was really interesting. Yeah, NVMe, depending on which NVMe you get certain ones that are faster. Just like you can get a cheap SSD and it's going to be slow. There are SSDs that are slightly faster than a 7200 RPM drive because of the tech used. But again, that's why they're cheaper. If you go with the more expensive stuff, you can get some that have really high read-write rates. But definitely would use that more for like the games and such. Stuff that's not constantly writing. Anything like I will not record video to an SSD because it's going to burn through the write cycles on it. If I was going to record to SSD, I would get Enterprise class SSDs, the ones that are meant to have that kind of consistent writing for, you know, years straight, where they're constantly running something on like a server. But yeah, NVMe, mine is just an SSD in this, which is still working fine. I actually have a second one. I ended up buying another one later. Exact same model, size, everything as what's in the PC right now running my OS and my games. So if it failed, like it's just suddenly like, you know, after we got done the stream, my PC just went dead. The SSD was dead. Yeah, I would lose the work I'm doing now, but I would have everything backed up to last night, and I could just go put the new SSD in, boot up from the recovery stuff, and be able to clone straight back over, and it would be exactly like it was with the last backup. Of course, again, I would lose the work today, but at least I wouldn't lose everything. For instance of a backup. But also, I have a matching SSD if it fails, because, you know, for me, having my computer down means I can't make content. No videos, no live streams, so having a spare drive is quick, easy recovery. But when I build my net system, I'm going to be going with, I'm thinking, depending on the board I choose, possibly doing 2 NVMEs in a RAID 1. So I have it mirrored. So if one fails, I can still function for several days while I'm waiting for the replacement to come in for the other one. And still back up on top of that. But yeah, NVMe is just so much better in terms of speed, but you gotta be careful. The server I just built recently, the board has 6 SATA ports, but if you plug in the NVMe, which has a spot on the board for it, it disables 2 of the SATA ports. So you can't add like the NVMe and the SATAs. It actually disconnects 2 of the SATA ports. So if you need a lot of storage, you'll have a bunch of mechanical drives for storage or regular SSDs. You got to plan around that. So NVMe is great for speed, but there are drawbacks depending on what your configuration needs are. Oh, Shady knows Cosmo Cosmo. Yeah, SSD, NVMe are the future as long as they eventually get it where they have longer write cycles. Read is not the big deal, it's the write cycles. But, that said, and as much as companies are pushing for more server use of SSD, NVMe drives, you will still see a lot of servers using mechanical drives because they can go with like 15K RPM SAS drives, things like that. But because of the longevity, the durability, you're not going to see mechanical drives going away in the next 10 years. They are the future, but it's, I mean, what was it? The other day there was an article I saw about some of the Boeings still use floppy disk for their updates on the planes, for their software, their navigation updates are still done with floppy disk because of, you know, the equipment needing to have a certain durability level because of where it's at. They need that reliability so it's not going to fail, and mechanical drives just offer that reliability. The SSDs, NVMEs don't. They offer the speed, but you, even buying Enterprise, you're going to see them replacing SSD or NVMe drive more often than a mechanical drive. Hi, Chris Scoop. All right, thanks for popping in for a second. Go, get clean. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, mechanical drives, solid state drives. Yes, solid state, NVMe, solid state type drives are the future for like gaming PCs, but you're not going to see it in a case of stuff where like video editing. You'll see SSDs used in video editing rigs where they're like the cache drive, so it can load it in, lets you edit 4K a lot faster. But you'll see more of the recording going to mechanical drives because it life cycle, just how long they'll last.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, high capacity. I mean, if you're wanting for backup, yes, tape drives. If you're wanting long-term archival type storage, tape drives. And there's actually, I mean, they're still working on new advances in tape drives. There was one we have a client that uses tape drives, and they use 30 terabyte tape drives. Granted, they do some stuff where it's, like not the full compression because it's for their backups that they send out, but the way they do it, it still gives them 18 terabytes per tape. And I mean, you're just talking, for the cost wise, 18 terabytes is not that expensive, but writing to it takes time, reading back from it takes time, and you gotta go find the tape. It's not like you're just recovering from a storage server that sits somewhere. That's why I use, when it comes to like the drives I choose, I always go for something that's got hopefully at least a good, record in terms of quality, good warranty kind of thing. And especially going for, I'll leave one there. Going for like, brand I know. I've had, like, all right, Western Digital, Seagate. They're kind of like the two bigger ones in terms of drives for the most part. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of different ones. There's ADATA, Team Group, stuff like that. Especially like ADATA, Team Group SSDs. Cheap, but they have problems. They have not sure about the ADATA, but I know the Team Group ones, all the time I would work when we've used those with client PCs. They give false temperature readings because their temperature sensors are faulty. So it'll be like, oh yeah, it's reading at this temperature, and then suddenly for several minutes it'll say it's perfectly exactly 100 degrees Celsius. I mean, on the dot, does not fluctuate, then goes back. So they're cheaper, but they're cheaper components. They're not quite as fast as like higher grade, like you go Seagate, stuff like that. But like, if I buy a mechanical drive, I stick with Seagate or Western Digital because I know in the long run, from my experience, they have better durability. Though I tend to stick with Western Digital for internal drives and Seagate's for external drives. Reason being, every Western Digital drive I've bought for inside a PC or inside like a storage server or something like that has worked fine. Every Seagate I've bought internal to put in something failed within a year. And vice versa. External drives, like the ones, USB powered, whatever, every Western Digital I bought fails within a year. Every Seagate, I've got some that are 5 years old, still work fine. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my bad luck. But if I buy internal, I buy Western Digital if I can. And if I buy external, I buy Seagate if I can because they work better for me in the long run. Yeah, I don't like Western Digital. It's like you say, everyone you've had, every external has failed. I can buy a Seagate and they just keep working. Fine, no problems. But every Seagate internal I've used failed too. That's the weird thing. It's like, you know, one works better for this situation, one survives better in this situation for me. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I need some lithium. I forgot. I need to just grab some lithium on this trip. I saw it and I was like, oh wait, yeah, I need that. I think it was 2 more pieces of lithium I needed. Where there's one, there's more. Well, I say that, and then I don't find any. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I just needed like 2 more. And oh, yeah, we're gonna grab that bladderfish. And you know what? Now I've got that other room built. The other large room. We're going to turn that into like the food area. I'll go ahead and build inside on it. Get that as the food area. Kind of like what I have on the Lilypad base in a way. We'll have like... Actually, I'm going to do like just an area where it's like, okay, we're going to do planters along one side. And food, dining seats along another side. Not like both in the same end. We're gonna do like, here's planters with like the food prep station, everything, and then the other side will be where we have like the nice decorative like seating for it. I think is what we'll do. Now I'm thinking, because of where we'll be coming from, yeah, we'll do food prep towards where the bioreactors are. There we go. Now I see my moon pool. DDR5? I don't know. I know the rumor for, well, not DDR5, but GDDR6, you know, the new graphic cards. The rumor is September 9th, they're supposed to do the formal announcement of the new 3080 and 3080 Ti, I think, series. Also, rumored that they're supposed to be doing a 3090 at the same time, that those are supposed to be out, as far as for a retail standpoint, supposed to be available for order by end of September. And then the 3070 is supposed to come out in October range, and then 3060, and the more budget ones towards the end of the year, obviously targeting more for Christmas time to say, hey, yo, you want a budget build for your kid? Yo, you know, here's a, you know, new budget card. But yeah, they're supposedly supposed to have the 3080, 3080 Ti being announced this month. Or not this month, September 9th, and coming available, and potentially a 3090. Now the specs I saw being rumored, that's the key phrase there, rumored. 3080 is going to be like 10 gig DDR6. 3080 Ti will be a 20 gig DDR6. And the 3090 will be 24 gig. And if I remember right, the 3080 is like over 5,200 something CUDA cores in it. So they're going to be hefty. Let's go ahead and put it that way. They will be pretty hefty cards. And from what I was told, they're not going to use like 8-pin connectors. They're going to use 12-pin connectors. So you're going to need a power supply with the right compatible connectors for them too. It's not going to be quite as, it's not going to be just straightforward, you buy it and you can always just throw it right into your existing rig. you may not be able to use it with your existing rig. And, oh yeah, we're going to do this because I'm going to go ahead and get another one of those. Make some glass as well real quick. Yeah, the 3090 is replacing the Titan. 3080, 3080 Ti replacing, of course, the 20 series. Cost-wise, I read they're supposed to keep in the same range as what they normally are, but right now, because they've stopped production on some of the cards, the 20 series, prices are up. Like, we had a, you know, we're trying to find a price for a 2060 Super the other day to do for a custom build for a client, and it was, oh no, not even 2060, it was a 1660, and it was like gonna be, it was, there were some that were $400 or $500 for a 1660 right now in terms of what suppliers had available, because supply and demand. There's a lot of demand, there's no more supply coming, so they were like, well, we're gonna, you know, increase the price. And of course, some of it was just people saying, I have this used, I'll sell it to you used for like $400. It's just, yeah, there's just, the prices are way up right now. Not a good time now to try and buy a graphics card until the new ones are available. And I expect the new ones will still have some bugs in production when they first release them, so I'm gonna wait till, again, towards the end of the year to buy one. But yeah, they're supposed to be pretty beefy on the new ones. Be able to do quite a bit better than the 20 series. And so it's going to be interesting to see how well these can handle certain games. And of course, again, at least on the higher end ones, I think it's supposed to be 12-pin plugs for power, not 8. Yeah, if you've got a 2080 Ti, stick with it. I am still on my 1080, so whenever I buy or build a new system, I'm going to go to a 2080 or 3080 for that one, and the 1080 is going to stay in this one, so I'll still have a good emergency fallback if I have to play a game and record a game, stream a game with this system again, because the new one fails on some component. I'll be fine. You know, it's a backup, but this will end up becoming the streaming PC in the end. So I can, have my streaming, my recording separated out. It's not like I'm using a ton of processing, but it'll let me add more stuff to it in terms of processing. More stuff I can do on the streaming. Maybe even have it where I'm doing a lot more in-depth recording with it. But yeah, I am excited to build a new system, but I'm not rushing to do it. I'm definitely going to wait for end of the year and get me a good build with a much beefier graphics card. Probably going to be it's going to be an i9 10th gen of some kind. Not sure how high up I'm going on the i9, but I'm going to definitely be spending some money on a new system. I want to be able to handle pretty much anything I want to throw at it. Welcome back. Welcome back for what? I would say the disinfected water is still not that useful. I have not been using it because you still have to go and get the frozen river plant, and then you still have to go get snow. Now, I mean, if you're going to use the purification, or are you talking about the well, we don't have the disinfected water in this game yet. We've got the filter water and the purification tablet for purified water from a snowball, which granted in a realistic scenario, and you can learn this from watching survival shows. If you're in a snowy area, dig down a foot, and the snow should be clean. Now, that's, of course, on Earth. That doesn't mean it would be on this planet, but there still is that potential that, yeah, you don't need to even worry about having, you know, a purification tablet if you just dig down a foot in the water or in the snow to get clean snow that's not dirty with, you know, animal products and such. Alright, we're going to get this done so I can drop the whole fish in. That will free up a bunch of space. Then I'm going to work on building the next large room. And that should complete most of this part. There we go. Some whole fish. And if that's not enough for a decent amount, I'll add another level up later. Not right now. So, yeah, we're going to do a large room coming off, going that way. So, once again, I need to get outside. And the easiest thing for that, I think, is going to be... Yeah, I got enough. I can make that work. So yeah, I'll just go this way. Just do the same approach. I'll build the tube to get out away from the large room and then build up and out from there. Oh. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, I am going to need that glass. Oh. We'll grab the other stuff from below. I've got more quartz. I'm going to go ahead and make some glass because if it works, I should be able to jump again from one large room to the next, the rooftops, and that'll let me get over here and do some more with the lights outside. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna make, I think 3 lights will be enough. I want to say 3 lights should be enough. 3 of the work lights, angled appropriately, I would think. Should provide enough lighting coverage. I can always add more. But I would hope that would be enough. So yeah, for the exterior lights, no, we're gonna do 4 glass pieces. Just free up some room. And maybe that'll help. Hola! Haz, thanks for coming back. Alright, Prime, thanks for hanging out. Go enjoy the new movie. I have not seen it myself, so no spoilers for anybody after you watch it. Other than if you like it or not. I think it's going to end up being good. Just, I mean, if you're a fan of Bill and Ted, you're going to like it. It's going to be fun. Alright, take that out. And yeah, here's the fun part. Get that. Pop that. Climb in magically. You know, surprising that I can make that stretch to grab the hatch door. And no problem like hanging off the hatch door as I'm trying to climb in. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Now, we can do... Oh, don't give me that. Alright. It's not letting me build it. Okay, so if I do that. Oh, it'll build down. So again, it's something in terms of height level above what it calls like ground level or sea level. I am going too far out where it won't let me build there. But I bet if I do this, I can build here. I can build on top of this. Oh, man. That's not working either. Why is that not working? You know, we may just have to do it as like, all right, that's the one with the bioreactor. That's the one. I'm surprised I can actually target from here. Alright, so we'll have that. That's the food one. That'll be living quarters up there. And yeah, I'll just have to do something like that. Which means I can't jump across to there now like I was wanting. So yeah, I understand from a... It doesn't make sense to have it just being able to free float because of like structural weight. But limiting building like that suddenly in the game is definitely a hindrance for people who are trying to build above water, you know, above land, you know, in open air. It's funny how much they've added for building outside of water and open air, and we're getting more stuff like the new hatch change and everything, but then they also throw in so much to limit you building in open air. Like, do they want us to build above water or not? I can't figure it out. They know if they want to do that or not. Like, and it's not like, oh yeah, you're I can't build up because I don't have enough structural support. It's just because there's a height difference between the lower level and the upper level. You know, lower ground area and the area for... That's even like that. You know, it's like, oh yeah, this is water level. If you go too high, you can't build. This is ground level. If you go too high above it, you can't build. And that treats it like a flat surface all the way. Look at that. I can place floating along the edge. At least the multi-purpose rooms, it would angle down. So that does not work. I'm thinking... Yeah, it does not work right. We'll just do one like this. I don't even get the point of having these. Like, you know, really, why even bother with that part? Why have it there like that when it's not in use? I'll move it over like this. Alright. So still very much limited on what I can do with this. We'll do the ladder somewhere. So yeah, up above this will be living quarters. Let's see, I'm not coming across from there. I might build a segment that comes from that side at some point, if it will let me. I think it'll let me build to a certain reach outside. I might have to do like a, you know, a curve segment to make it work. Let's just say, if this is where we're walking in through, we're gonna have some food production in here, and like food processing here. So let's just say that should be enough, maybe. Do like a partition, like I did on the Lilypad one. Give like a kind of a room separation, so it goes across there. Dining area. And then we'll have a ladder at the back for going up to the actual, like, living quarters. I'm gonna see if I can line this up again. Where is it? Where'd it go? From a food standpoint, we can get kind of creative with this in terms of how we lay it out for food production density, food variety. We want to have enough variety. But I think I want to take this. I like it's in the corner, but I think I want to move it over for a moment. Oh, or, ooh, no. Let's do that again. I could do, yeah, corner like this. And then I can do the other one in the corner as well. And then I'll squeeze a third one in the middle. It's not going to be great for getting stuff from the back area, but I'll be able to get stuff out of it. You know, and I would have liked to probably have done a glass dome on this, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Okay, so we're going to tie that. That? Yeah, that's good. And then we'll throw one like this, like middle. There we go. Look at that. That gives some room to walk around between them. That should be okay. So much quartz now. Puffer fish eating carrot. What is this about fish eating carrots? We don't have carrots in this game. Can't feed fish any carrots here. Not that I would.
Seek fluid intake.
Actually, I kind of like the idea of that whole alignment. Like along the side here. Yeah, if we do that, I'll do another one. That, and then I could do one that comes here, so it's like, yeah, forget the corner. But it's going to be like a curve, an L shape. Then we do like vending machine and such there. And I got plenty of quartz for glass. So we'll be able to make some tables. And well, windows too. Let's just dump this for the moment. Alright, got some glass. I need more titanium. We're gonna take where's there we go. Alright, so potatoes, leafy fruit, snowstalker, marble melon. That's the posters. Alright, so we've already got those. Lantern fruit, I'm not going to worry about eating, but I do want to have some heat fruit thrown into the mix as far as the food production. And I'm full. Okay, so we've got this. We'll do 4 marble melons. We're going to do these in one spot for the salads. Like that. Now I'll do another 2. And actually, this could be a good one to go like that. So we'll have 1 heat fruit plant, 2 of the snowstalker fruits. Or 4 snowstalker fruits. That should be sufficient because the snowstalker fruit can be kept, you know, refrigerated. And if we do like 2 leafy fruits, I may end up changing this all later. We go like that. I'll get some marble melons. So I'll give me another 4 marble melons in there. And then that leaves room here. Of course, we can do lantern tree fruit. Assuming we might get an update with something else available. That leaves me some room. Yeah, that should be fine. That should get things going. So do like that. We're gonna do. If I can nudge this just right. Look at that. There. Okay, so got that shape. I feel like I'll make this work. I'll make it.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Huh. If I did like a little piece that came off there, it'd be like, well, here's food production, and I could do like coming right here some refrigerators. And then this could be like the vending area. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do different. I don't want to add too many spots like that. We're going to do a vending machine here. That's got plenty of variety. Look at that. Coffee will go over here. So we'll have like We'll have that. And then, yeah, basically like going like this. We'll just have it curve around. The vending will be on the other side. We'll do a Mr. Coffee. Why should we just do coffee right here? Because it dispenses a cup. It's got the cup dispenser. We'll just, yeah, go with that. Yeah, that should work. I need water. Or... yeah, I am going to get stuff set up fine, where everything will be good, and I'll have normal water production, everything. Let's see, how are we doing? Oh yeah, we got plenty. Plenty of power. So... I'm not gonna have anything in the middle right here. We could do a water filtration machine here. That way... oh, I've got stuff for your aerogel, don't I? Yeah, I should. We do the filtration machine there. And yes, it'll be slow, but it'll give consumption of power beyond just the little bit the lights are doing. I know I had some... alright, I know I had some, like, ruby... and there we go. I'll have to make this that often. Is it just, yeah, the one? And copper wire is not a problem. So yeah, we're gonna get from the multitude of copper, do the copper wire. So we'll have an air-based water filtration. Humidity compressor. That's what it is. It's a humidity compressor. It's taking the, out of the air and compressing it down into water. I don't know why it would still be salty, but yeah. So that will take a little while, but that will help with some water production. We got plants, stuff for food. We've got a storm going, as we can see. Yeah, okay. Now, well, I've got more stuff, don't I? I didn't get everything out of the sea truck. I got almost everything. Yeah, okay, that's just the spare storage. All right. While I'm out here, what do you guys have for me? Come on. That's right. I saw you had something. Give me your stuff. Oh. I wonder how they would fare with a grappling hook attack. If I just pegged them with the grappling gun and just tried to pull myself along with them, I wonder how well that would work for them. We may have to try that. Just because it would be funny. Oh yeah, I need glass. Let's make... I got a little bit of titanium left. We can make some glass. Clear that. I need that. So that gives me a little bit when we get some more tables going. So we'll have some... well, let's get the fridges first, so I have a place for food to be stored. So I can build up some supplies. And then we'll put a couple tables in. I think I might just do 2 fridges first, so we'll have something. And then we can get some tables, so we'll have at least a little sense of decoration. Yeah, and then if we do same thing again, like that, we could do it like this. So it's not really, there's a wall there, but it's going to create kind of the feeling of a wall, because you're going to walk up behind the fridges. Now let's do it as close as possible. Go ahead, just, yeah, get another one done. But yeah, got this, like, food prep area. If I need to, I'll take this out and move that down, but walk up, you got these fridges. Good. We'll have more coming out that way, and then we're going to have some tables. With aromatherapy lamps. Maybe. So I want light switches for every room. Look at that. There we go. Got turn it on. And I'm out of titanium. Yeah. Alright, so that's going to grow. That's going to grow. We're good. We've got that going. We've got hopefully eggs going to hatch soon with some Titan Holefish. We got 2 levels high. That should hopefully help. And we've got lights. Actually, let's see if it's dark enough to notice. Getting there. That one's not even lit up. Why is that one not lighting up? I've got more than enough power at the moment. It should not be off because the power level's too low. It's not giving a connection like those are. But those are working in terms of lighting this up. So really, I guess I could just turn that one a little bit more and have it kind of covered all this appropriately if it will turn on. Alright, we've got... Yeah, I've got nothing. Actually, I got water. We'll drink the filtered water. Again, need supplies. I think let's actually rotate out real quick. I'm going to dock the prawn suit. And repair. Storage module apparently took some damage again. Yeah, we're gonna try. Boom, made it. Recharge. And maybe I should. Can't believe they took the reverse view camera thing out. Like, I know it was bugged severely the entire time it was implemented, but now it's gone. It actually is more of a hindrance than the fact of having, like, the, you know, fog not working correctly with it. Yeah. I thank you, Mr. Monkey. Or Mrs. Monkey, I'm not sure. Male, female, I didn't really check. Just thanks. Come on. You know, you got more stuff for me. I know you do. Yeah, like right in the area of that little power station, whatever it is. Right there. So if I do miss when I'm trying to redock the prawn suit, it won't be such a big drop in the end. I got an idea. Not gonna be simple to implement, but to work, I'll need a few pieces of lead. Not a lot, but a few. I use that trick I used before where I'll build out and then down, like crisscrossing with foundations to get down to the bottom area, and I can build over with a foundation. So there's basically a foundation directly below that. Or not even like that far down, we just build over and then build into this so it sticks out of the iceberg a little bit. Like for support reasons. And that can be where I put stuff like, I mean, I could put creep vine there, yeah, that way I don't have to go all the way over there to get it. But I'm thinking more like the gel sacks. Stuff like that, that we get added as things get closer to full release so that I don't have to go looking for them. Oh, look at that. Almost perfectly lined up. And let's see, we're good ways in. I still have it saved. There we go, save. Yeah, we need more titanium, more quartz again. More glass. You have gel in your sacks. That's why they're called gel sacks. I'm not sure if that's meant as a dirty or it's just a joke. Haha. Well, that was a big temperature drop. It started going up, and then just I passed right through that area. It dropped right back down. Too dark. I want my sonar. That's what the Stranger Pings update should have been about. Sonar pings. We should have had the sonar added back in with it. Got to be going somewhere either perfectly parallel to the basin wall, or I'm going towards the basin wall is what I would expect, because I'm not going in the direction of that now. I think I'm past the curve of the basin wall, and this is where we have that drop down into the lower area. The next either biome that they're going to add or the edge that they're going to officially proclaim as part of the void. But since there is a little footing down like 500 meters or whatever it is, I feel like there's got to be something else they're going to add here. What the? Whoa! What are you doing out here? Are you now part of this whole semi-void thing that you just start appearing? Oh, he's a ghost! He looks ghosty. Is that just... Yeah, his fin's kind of transparent. Or did he just, like, follow me? Are they just doing the chelicerates as the replacement for the ghost leviathans? Oh yeah, that... He's like chasing me. That must be either That must now be officially like a void type area. Oh, wow. Yeah, go, go, go. Oh, good thing I decided to save a moment ago. Okay, that has to be now considered like the void area. So they may not be adding anything else in that direction. And I can't remember for sure, but it looked like his fins were more transparent now. Like we're going to have ghost chelicerates. Not just chelicerates. And that's what, you know, I'm getting low. Yeah, we'll dig into my reserves. Because I haven't been eating as many of these today. So here we go. We're going to get Timmy back. Timmy, you've been quiet. Except for messing with your bed. Oh, there. Okay, what? It's like, I got food here. I don't need to take it from you. Alright, look, let's find an evil one. Like, oh, there we go. That looks evil. That's actually, yes, that's evil looking. So, spicy cheese ball, Carolina Reaper cheese ball. Probably the last one before I order some more since these are getting so stale.
Vital signs
Spicy fruit
stabilizing.
salad. Bam, look at that. Back up. Probably should go ahead and dump this stuff. There we go. Not that bad today. To be fair, I did eat spicy Thai noodle soup earlier. So my taste buds are already warmed up against the spicy stuff. Jimmy. Jimmy, you decided you want to get up now, huh? I'm going back in this direction. I want to go back towards that edge area. I want to see if we can have that happen again. If it wasn't, make sure it's not just a rogue wandering chelicerate that decided to pop in to attack me in that area. Plus, I'm down a good distance, but I'm not like over the edge. I'm gonna save too. Probably a good idea, just in case. But it did seem like he just appeared, like the Ghost Leviathans do in the Void. So maybe a case we do get Ghost Leviathans here. In what's called the Void area. But it could also be a case that we don't get those, instead we have the chelicerates attacking. Oh, nope, there he is. It's just the aspect of the void that makes him look ghostly, in a way. Nice view of his fins and everything. It's like, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. And I'm not sure which way. Go there, that direction. So we have a void area now. With chelicerates. Or a chelicerate that spawns in and attacks you. And he does seem to be attacking by bumping. Or doing like swipes. He has not grabbed me like he normally does. So maybe it's a Ghost Leviathan but they used the cheliceraate skin for now because they're going to make a new variation of the Ghost Leviathan for this area. I'm going to grab this quartz.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I see we're talking about, I'm assuming a country, or what was a country and now two countries. So you're from Czechoslovakia, you say, but it's not Czechoslovakia anymore. It's now Czech and Slovakia. So which one do you declare yourself to be from with the new naming convention? Is it like you side with one because you feel a closer connection to that country's policies, or do you side with one because that's where your hometown, where you were born, is? Troy, what's with the random letters? Give it there. I'll look around a bit before I go redocking. See if I can get it to latch this time. There we go. We'll grab the copper and another quartz up here. Unless I see some titanium, which I'm not. Now, I've had so much copper in the past, I don't think I'll need it, but making a lot of solar panels, I will need copper for that at least, so this will help. Alright. Oh, now we're gonna have a back and forth argument. It was neither of you. We'll say that. Neither of you. Or both of you. It was Timmy. Timmy did it. He can't defend himself. We'll blame him. Right, Timmy? He's like, what? Alright, guys. Come on. That's too much in the chat now for that. Just somebody call it. That's now starting to turn more spammy in the chat. Just again and again and again just says no you. That yeah, let's cut that. It's just getting a little too spammy. Oh yes, titanium. One more. And that just shot. It worked there, but for some reason I shot the grappling arm thing and it went right through the terrain. Alright, we got titanium going. Timmy's back. Get tired of playing over there? You want to come back over to your bed? It's like, why? I want to lay here. There we go. Alright, that's gonna be pretty much to almost capacity on this. I'm gonna do this just because I want to have the sensation of the drop. Because it's so open. There we go. Free fall! Boom. Alright, that's a bunch of quartz and copper in my inventory right now. I have a feeling that if somebody hasn't already done it, somebody's going to do it. We're going to get a mod for this game that provides us with a generic, customizable module. Like I've been saying we need for the game anyway. For the sea truck. It's just going to be one that's going to have nothing along the walls. It's going to be just a blank wall. You can place where you want. And that is going to be, like, so great to use with some of the mods, like the storage mods. Throw in stuff there and be like, bam, there it goes. It actually now has some actual utility to the sea truck. We're on the coming up on the last 30 minutes. We're going 2.5 hours now. We gotta get some more supplies and get a few more things built. And of course it goes back to being I don't have the titanium I need. We'll keep going. We're gonna look for the shipwreck sections. There should be one I can kind of come across from this side. Now I just want to see if maybe I can luck out and there'll be a few pieces of salvage laying around one of those sections that have just kind of respawned for me. Oh, there's some quartz stuck down there. I'm going to skip that one for now, because I'm kind of running low on storage space. Oh, more quartz, more copper. If I needed quartz and copper, I'd be fine right now. I need titanium. quartz. Come on. 4 quartz. If they're gonna keep the sea truck like it is, at least add us a portable scanning module, like a little short-range scanner room. Make it really, you know, more pricey in terms of power consumption, so you kind of want to have spare power cells with you if you're going out for a while and plan to use it a bunch. But give us something like that, at least. Add something that's going to add some, you know, utility to it. Rebalance the bad storage module design. That would help. Alright, I should be... Oh, we gotta see a shock attack? Yep, he shocked me, not the mesmerized thing, the mesmer thingy. The Lilypadler. There we go. Alright, that's the far end of the wreck. Oh, we do have salvage here. Okay. Yes, we got some salvage pieces showing up. The game, we don't know when the game's going to launch. Runtar. Unfortunately, the game was supposed to have launched around February of this year, was the original expected date, but they decided to redo the storyline, which meant new text, new voice acting. They still didn't have all the biomes finished at that time either, so yeah, they still had plenty of just normal content to worry about. So while we keep getting closer, there keep being rumors, people saying like, oh, you know, before this last update, the Frostbite update, I think it was, people were saying that's the last one before full release, and now we got like Stranger Pings update recently, so obviously not the last one before full release. The fact that I now see there's a void type area, I know it's not going to be any biome changes there, but there are a couple of places where there's still room for biome changes, for new biomes to be added in, stuff to be retextured. So I expect we're still going to have at least one more biome added. Plus there's a lot of the story text that is like, even now you can see it's like just temp, and it tells you what the talking is going to be about, but it's not actually even the words that are going to be used. They haven't even got the actual phrasing like added to the game yet, so there's still plenty left. It's possible end of the year, but I'm still thinking earliest the end of the year, probably start of 2021, when the game will be full release on PC. Let's see, would I have room? Nope, I filled that up. Filled that up. Filled that up. Oh yeah, I got that filled up too, I forgot. So my inventory is almost full. And bunch of metal salvage. So there's still metal salvage here that I can come back and get, so I'll have to remember that. It is a, you know, nice little drive from here to the base. Oh, there's that Cholicerate. going after, looked like one of the bully sharks, and it looks like he went into the wall. Well, I'm hoping they will change that. Let them get stuck. It's better that they get stuck somewhere in the terrain, because they can't just pass through it, than they get in the terrain and they attack you from inside the wall. Or worse, as they have done for me, drag me into the wall, so I was stuck inside like a mountain, you know, or inside part of the terrain. They need to change that. That needs to be out. Just let them get stuck. It'd be a better option than what they use. Yeah, let's keep the politics out. Even if you're just joking, let's just try to stay away from politics, because I don't want to have it where anybody gets, you know, offended because you say something you don't like the person they like, you say something bad about that person. We try to keep it nice and friendly in here. I think this is going to be like the lowest I've ever gotten in the last few streams on power for this thing. All because of how many shocks I had to use in the apparently now void area. Just making sure they're not going to keep chasing me. I think it should be past this iceberg. I think it's on that one around the far end, but I could be wrong. Or did I go too far in one direction? Maybe it is this iceberg. There it is, yeah. I always tell, because it's got the iceberg here, it's got the little openings, the little paths through them. So it's easy to say, oh yeah, that looks familiar. Gives me at least some kind of landmark to base around until I get this control room built. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. Going up. Going up. And we're going to convert a lot of metal salvage to titanium now. Alright, there we go. That's decent amount of titanium now. I should still have a little bit more in... I think I got a little bit. I got that one titanium drill location, a boulder. So I should have, yeah, more in here. There we go. Yep. Something's moving my sea truck. Something bumping it around. I Have a good time to add some more solar panels. I've got a lot of copper and quartz. And add a few more. The outside area. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna. Oh, yeah. I might want to go actually use some stuff. Cause I don't have any room. Okay, we're gonna do another solar panel here. I'll rotate it as best as I can. Again, some kind of grid overlay or just snapping would be amazing to have. Oh, yep. See. Used to be able to jump on these a lot easier. Now I can't. See, that's not quite far enough out. Okay. Right about. Oh, it's edged right there. So yeah, like that. Should work. There we go. Now I'm just gonna do like that. Not quite far enough over. Too far. I went too far with it. That. Yeah, again, a grid overlay. That's all they have to do. Don't even have to make it snap. Just a grid overlay that lets you have a visual thing to line things up. So when you're placing something down, this highlights with a grid so you can see how everything's lining up. Simple, easy to implement. Don't even have to add the snapping at that point. Just add something to make it easier to place things the way we might want to. Alright, I'm swapping out 3 batteries. There we go. Okay. And dump some. Dump this in. That. Oh yeah, let's actually. I'm gonna check and see. Where's my. That's yeah, definitely slow. Not going to actually help that much without being placed in water. I'll take 1, 2. So we can plant those. Okay. And do this. I'll have more marble melons.
Vital signs
Yes.
stabilizing.
All right. And how am I doing? Okay, so it's draining some from that one, not the other one. Let's load a bunch of heat fruit in. Get my bioreactors loaded up. That should help. Really, once I have like a lot more solar panels on this, bioreactors are not going to make any difference really, but it's just going to be a nice visual to have. More quartz. Yeah, I need to remember next time. We're going back to the large section, the bridge section of the shipwreck, because there's a bunch of metal salvage still around that area. And I can go back and get a lot more supplies. Okay, we need tables. We need a bunch of tables. So we'll make some glass. Well, I got like the 1 table. Oh, we need 1 more fridge At least one more fridge, I would say. Give that good look to the kind of the wraparound there. And I'm just gonna take those out like that. Still not enough titanium in the end. Yeah, one more fridge minimum. That. So it gives a nice little kind of, you know, it's blocked off. You don't see anything over there. And we're definitely going to do another table over here. I'm thinking a table kind of in the middle too on each. So it's like walking path in between. Oh, we got to do another aromatherapy lamp. We'll do like an alternating type thing, like the size here, and then maybe at the back, and then what I can do is back here, the ladder on this spot for going up to the, actually, maybe do like right here instead. Yeah. So it's kind of like you're dropping down in the middle, which would make more sense. If you're coming from the living quarters up above, you drop down in the middle, you got all that. You know, you got food, like your food prep area in one spot, and then you have your dining area in the other spot. And then we'll have maybe a thing that connects over to the other side, the production side. Okay. Look at that. We'll have glass. So we'll do... Oh, what view do I get? Nothing! Bleak. Bleak nothing. Oh, whole fish. Yep, I've got some whole fish. Look at that. Got 4. Give them time. We'll see if they grow up big enough to produce any more in there. I would think I should be able to get 6 in there, considering what I get with, I mean, similar sized sea monkeys. I would think 6 of those would work. Ooh, I need to do some more there too. I need more glass. Yeah, I would just think that would be a good count, is to have 6 in there for that. With, I mean, a double stack, I would think 6 at least. Whole fish. Alright, got that. I got that. So we got a nice view of what will be the solar farm. Looking out, yeah. We got bioreactor power. We've got whole fish. Hopefully gonna start producing babies, or producing the eggs and then the babies, and that'll give us more power there. This way I'll have storage that wraps all the way around here and probably go out that way and across. And that is the question. If I do like that, I can make that work. We'll see how this looks. Doesn't work, I'll have glass for more windows or tables, but I want to see how this looks. Yeah, that works. And if this will build out and across...
Seek fluid intake.
Yep, that works. I can make this work. Alright, we got that. Okay, there's plenty of quartz I can go and get. Even after this. There's all those spots that I ignored. The little quartz deposits. Because I was looking for focusing on titanium stuff. But yeah, there's plenty of quartz left out there I can go get. Not counting the little pieces that I just ignored as well. Okay, it looks like... Oh. No! they could just put one further out. Be enough. Okay, so this will give that loop around at least, so we have some kind of walking path. Then I can always try to split it up and build some other way off of it later. Again, if I trying to build another large room on this direction would not work because of the new changes where they've got it messed up to acting like it doesn't have enough support or something. I don't know if that's actually... No, that's the connection. So yeah, I need... At least I can, you know, make that work. Okay, yeah. Now, I just realized I was leaning, like I was trying to lean over and look at it better. Yeah, okay, that will finish it off. We got this nice glass tube. Look up here, and, you know, I feel like another thing they're doing with the building restrictions that they've obviously added with this last update is to keep it from being like there, I just build straight across from here, from the iceberg, now that I've got base on it, building up and over to the top of that area of terrain, so I can just walk right on over into the glacial basin and build something that lets me climb in and walk downwards. You know, like, oh yeah, here's another spot I'm gonna build down, and bam, I've got another area, you know, up here that I just walk in. I think that's what it was we looked at like last time. I go in through here. If I was to build up and walk over, I'm like right here. Yeah, in this. So if I could build up here, walk up to here, build another thing, and start building it down, then I could build a climbing spot down to here. And once here, we have... Oh, there's like the landing pad. There is the Snow Fox, or yeah, the Snow Fox base. So it'd be like, yeah, just build down from here, walk down, walk through there, kill that guy. And it's like, yeah, I'm just like right here. So I feel like they limited some of the building up tall aspect because of building up and then building over like that, which would, you know, if you're going to put the time and effort into doing that, I think you should be allowed to do it. I don't think they should be restricting you from that, but, you know, that's apparently what they're doing. They eat. Oh yeah, that's low H2O. Are these? No, they're not grown yet. Oh yeah, and the lantern fruit doesn't even give you water now. Not farms. Oh, that could be a problem. I can get it from here. I have to walk around.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah. That could be a problem. Trying to go from that one corner. Now, if I could build something in here, would be nice. Ooh, I could build like an eye connector that comes across like here, like on that edge, and then a vertical connector column that goes up, and then it spans out more on the sides if I really wanted to. I think I could get away with that because it's over the terrain of the iceberg, and it's not going to count as being too high above ground level or water level at that point. That's so slow. Alright, we got, we are a few minutes from calling it an end. So yeah, it's a good time to go ahead and save. And we'll do another... Oh, that... To me, ease. It was extra free. I'll take the fog out. Which does not get rid of the weather. So yeah, last time we started this, we built up. it wouldn't let me build any higher, so I had to build across, then build up because of that height limitation we now have. I can build across that way. We built that and that last time. I tried, or I built the lower level there, and I was going to build, you know, right here, but it would not build because that apparently counts as too far over the edge. So no support legs or something like that, so I couldn't build it. And so I had to build above, so that'll be living quarters. And we've got this for our whole fish. Depending on how many produce in there, we'll put like another level above. I might add windows later just so it's got like, I mean, if I was swimming up here, I could see a little bit of it. Might give a nice little visual. But yeah, that's going to be it. We're going to have solar panels facing this way towards the rising sun. Facing towards this way on these two towards the sun as it passes, and then on this side facing this way, catching the sun as it sets. So at least we have that look of like we're setting it up to optimize for capturing sunlight at different points of the day, since they don't rotate and follow the sun, which would be awesome if they did. I think that should be something. They should have a rotating platform on it. Yes, it's still live. I mean, we're live for the moment. I've got a few minutes left, and then we're gonna call it. Warm Pig Man, hey. The green bar next to the gear. If you're talking about the hotkey bar, that is battery level. That's one of the, not this last update, not the previous update. I don't think it was. I think it was like a couple of 2 or 3 updates ago. We had that added in, and that is battery level when it comes to like a tool like this, so power level of A3, but it also is on food items, shows you the longevity of the food item, like spoilage. So like, you know, I'll just grab one of these. Actually, that's not even spoiling. Let's see, this will spoil. So you see it's got the green there and it says edible. So basically as that ticks away, it becomes less and less edible. And you're going to get less food from it and then get more damage from it. And lantern fruit provides 75 heat, body heat. But that provides 50. Granted, that is half the size of the lantern tree. It's only 2 spots as opposed to 4. But still. That's heat fruit versus lantern tree fruit. I mean, granted, lantern means like, okay, a light of sort, you know, in the terms of the naming, but it seems like the heat fruit should still be a little hotter. Which, I mean, I guess if you eat 2 heat fruit, it counts as 100 heat, so, yeah. And also, a heat fruit gives you water. The lantern fruit does not give water. Yeah, so this will be production. This is going to be storage. I'm kind of liking the way this base is turning out. So this might become like the main base in the long run. So yeah, we're going to have storage. We'll have some more stuff. I might put some more water filtration in here as well, just to help. But I'm thinking, oh, we got a, where is it? We've got an ion cube. Granted, I'm not really using the recyclotron that much, but we do have an ion cube that I found earlier that can go and be used for that. But yeah, I'm going to do some more stuff with this. We're going to keep expanding on this until it just completely breaks. And we'll have all these lovely solar panels. Let's see, that's 8. And we'll keep kind of this area clear for that. Then they'll walk down. And I'll just have a walkway on this side. So it'll be pretty much, the rest of the way is 2 rows. And then at the end, we'll do like another, you know, 2 on that end. So yeah, that should be, it's 3. I get 2 more. That's 5 on each. That's 10. So that'd be 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 2. That'd be 44 solar panels. Not as much as I've done in the past, especially in modded Subnautica, but that's still a good number of solar panels for non-modded, you know, gameplay. Yeah, There we go. So that's the building as it sits right now. The ion cubes don't have oxygen. It is an element of the power level of the ion cube. I have a feeling either that's just something that got added in and they're not actually going to use it like that, or it's a case of the ion cubes are going to have power that actually drains from usage and they're going to be a power source for something in the long run. And that means either the cubes are going to be disposed of, much like a reactor rod that empties out of power, or we're going to have some way that instead of making ion cubes, we're going to have some tech we find or unlock that recharges ion cubes. That's what I'm assuming. Bottom right corner of the screen, or are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about on that. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's what the ion cube's going to do in the end. That is, see, it's got a charge to it. So I think in the end it's going to be a case of it's either going to be just like a reactor rod where it drains, it's empty, you throw it away, or it's going to be something we can recharge like a battery. So they may have it, instead of it being here's an ion cube generator we find in some spot, we end up with an ion cube recharger. So the ion cubes become limited because we're really not using a lot in terms of purple tablets this time around, which is nice. So it may be a case of we get something more focused in that kind of direction. And I just saw I've got so much silver right now here. Way too much silver. I'm going to do... we're going to put pictures up. How about that? Before we call it. We are just past the end of the stream time. What we normally would call end of the stream. I'm going to take... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I couldn't put it there, because it doesn't work right. I can't place it down. I can place it... I can't place it on a surface. I have to place it on the floor. Forgot about that. The potato portrait works, though. There goes Potato. Potato the cat. I'm going to put a motivational poster up. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm hoping... I think this is... Yes! Got the right one. Okay. So, it's your field and the side that's got the plants. There we go. We got that look to it. So, yeah, there's just something wrong with the Pingling picture. Something's bugged about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe they'll fix that in the next update. Because I should go next to Potato. Potato and Pingling. It's a good fit, if you ask me, you know. There's a Potato, the cat. Here's Pingling, the Pingling. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Alright, save again, because I did some stuff after the save. Oh, am I going to buy the 3080 or 3090? Depends on pricing. And in the end, what is, I mean, it's still going to be end of the year before I buy, but if it comes down to it and I have the money to swing it, I'll probably go with the 3090 just so I can get the upper end, the most long-term usability from it, because if I go with a good i9 as well, I'm going to want to go with, you know, the top card. It's either going to be at least the 3080 Ti or maybe the 3090. It's really going to be, I'm going to look at how the specs fit, like what the difference is in some of the tests show. If the 3090 is not that big of a difference in terms of the end results of how what benchmarks compared to 3080 Ti, I'll go with the Ti. But it all comes down to what the benchmarks are in the end. And that's why I'll decide towards the end of the year. That's why I'm not jumping on right away. I'm waiting towards the end of the year. Plus, I'm going to wait for, you know, the Christmas discounts to come in when people start doing the sales and everything. I'm going to do that. Yeah, 2,000. That's the estimated amount, but they haven't, like, from what I've seen, there's no official, this is how much it's going to cost. They may go above, they may go below that amount. But yeah, it comes down to that. It also comes down to power. Again, these are supposed to require a 12-pin power plug instead of 8. So there may be a case of it goes back to what the cost is on the power supply, things like that. My new build will end up being at least a terabyte NVMe, probably 2 if I can swing it in terms of the configuration for, like I said, a raid. So I don't have to worry about one of them failing. I can still function with one dead. You know, I don't use a ton of RAM. I've got 32 gigs in this, and like right now, I'm using 14 total. That's it. So I'm thinking I could probably get away with 32 gigs of RAM again. That system, and just leave it open so if I need to, I can add 32 gigs on top of that if I run into where I need more than 32 total. But yeah, the big thing on that is going to be my new gaming system will be, of course, the graphics card and the processor on that. Is there even an end in this game? Right now, though, there's not an end in Below Zero. Below Zero still does not have a complete storyline. We do have, well, I'll jump out and show. We do have where we can now go to, where is it? It's over here. The original story, how it was progressing, we had the precursor facility. You were told to get the white tablet to get in. The white tablet is with Crazy Lady, and she didn't want to give it up, so you had to use a command to get to it. But you can go back to this base area now, which is not part of the beginning story anymore. It's now part of the just the regular story. It's not your story, the character story. It's part of her sister's story. So you go here. There actually is supposed to be the thing for you to get in, but wherever it is, they turned that off, so it didn't even ask for a tablet. We're going to have a tablet later, but you can see we still have stuff here. We've got this nice, like, some mechanism for, like, putting something in somewhere. And see, that's why I'm thinking, if you look at this, it doesn't look like the transplant thing like we've used in the past with Alan, where you put him in a new body. It kind of looks almost like it's a powering type thing. Like, we might be using it to recharge maybe the ion cubes or do something else. Like, maybe you go and you put an ion cube somewhere and it recharges it. We have a spot here that does not exist. They're going to put something there later, I guess. And then we've got this that has just nothing going on. And that's really it. That's as far as the end of the game has progressed now. We come to this facility pretty much like we did in the past. There's nothing else to do here. There's no finish to the story because they are still reworking the existing story they had and trying to get it redone. And so, yeah, we don't even know what the ending is yet. We haven't even seen a hint of the ending yet. So, yeah. See, there's the base. There's the other base. You see nice and distance there. Yeah, there's the new base. See, how much does it show? Yeah, you can still see my bases showing from this distance. Like, there's my first base. There's the newest one. There's the Lilypad one. And somewhere in there, obscured by terrain, is the deep one. We have, obviously, the void area now, because we did confirm that earlier, where I dropped off and was being attacked by a freshly spawned Chelicerates. So come in this area, you hang out for a few seconds, you're going to have Chelly Belly coming after you. So no more just free wandering around without consequence. I swear there was, like, a spot down, or maybe there is one spot, yeah. One of the areas where I think I accidentally dropped and landed and was able to recover. But even that should now be affected by the void effect of having Chelicerates come after you. But yeah, that's where the game is now. You know, we just keep building until they get closer to being done. But yeah, all right. We're 10 minutes past normal. Timmy, you're being awfully calm. Here, go on. Oh. He's like, I want it, but I don't want to work for it. All right, yeah, that's it for the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to do the reskinning the Void Chalicerate. I kind of figured they'll do something like that. I'm feeling like the Chalicerate is not just a placeholder for the Ghost Leviathan because they already have a Ghost Leviathan. Why not just throw the Ghost Leviathan skin in if they're going to use that? So I'm feeling they're going to have a Ghost Chalicerate or something like that. Something different for the Void variation. And would make sense. So yeah, I understand that's going to be it. It doesn't make sense they would just have a regular one there. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thanks for hanging out. Come a week, normal thing, you know, videos, live streams, and we'll be back here building again some more next time. But that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me and Timmy. I'm Mr. Spicy, and I will see you all next time.